to Alyssa and Chris.
The hot mess.
The next couple up, all right, the next couple that was up was Alyssa and Chris. Kevin brings Alyssa and Chris out there, and Alyssa already has the puppy dog look on her face already. Like, you just knew there was going to be some fireworks, or not fireworks. There was going to be some crying here. And y'all guys are not big fans of Alyssa. We're not a big fan of Alyssa. They were only married for 10 days.
And the part that tripped me out, let me say this. Before Kevin could ask them anything, she was like, I just want to say this. And she goes into her whole spiel. Like, Kevin's going to ask you that. Let him ask you. But she said she going to beat him to the punch and explain, it's not the way I wanted to handle it. My mental space, and I just spiraled out, and, I just didn't know how to handle it. And I'm like, sure.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
That's what you tell everybody. That's her story, and she's sticking to it. Leave her alone. That's her story. I
wasn't in a good mental space, and I was upset that experts didn't give either one of us what we wanted. You don't know what he wanted. You never found out.
Never.
Kevin was like, you mean physically? She was like, I mean, no, just everything. No, it couldn't have been everything because you never took the time to know him. It was because you didn't like him physically. He went into, well, why didn't you talk to the experts? I didn't want to talk to them. They had let me down because I put down what I wanted, and they didn't give me what I wanted.
Yep, and that was
physically
a behind-the-scene clip because she talked how bad about it. One of the producers asked her, "Do you want us to call the experts?" No, I don't want to talk to them. They let me down. I want to talk.
Can somebody fly in?
Can somebody fly in? What experts? No, we're gonna call the experts. They can't fly in. What they're gonna do? Fly in and bring you another man? It's not gonna happen. This is who you with. So do you want to call and talk to them about what you're going through in the process? If it was about the experience with her, about the process, she'd have went through the process, right? Mm-hmm. She would have been like, okay, let me see what Chris has to offer. You listen to his friends, right? And it was like, oh, he's condescending, this, that, and the other. And he had never been condescending to you. And so you're taking because of what he didn't look like, what he looked like, and what his friends said, compounded, and she was like, yo, I'm out. This ain't nowhere near what I want to do.
And like you said, they were literally married for 10 days.
10 days.
The funniest part to me was, Chris says, I know we set a record. 10 days. He said, but if I had known the nasty stuff she said about me then, it would have been shorter than that.
Yeah, because he said he saw on TV the whole car. He was mad about the car salesman situation. She said, "Oh, he's
just an ishy car salesman
that sells houses."
Sells houses. And man, that thing cut him to the bone because that's the one he pointed out. Yeah. I was like, "Well, dang," because she said, "I hate him. I don't want to talk to him. He's this, he's that." She raked that joker over the coals, and had the nerve to even say, like he was doing something to her. Mm-hmm. He saw all that. He was like, when I watched that, I was like, yeah, no. Nah.
We'd have ended this bad boy in 3 days. 4 days. Chris out of it like deuces. He said they still around in social settings, so they still saw each other. So at the reunion wasn't the first time. He said but I'm just cordial. He's cordial to her. He's nice. Mm-hmm. She still misses that she hanging around some of the girls. To me, Alyssa was like, Chris pointed out that, and they showed the clip, everything. He said, I knew it was a problem when she started talking about experience instead of process. Mm-hmm. And they showed the clip of her just talking about experience. Oh, I want to do this for the experience, and I want to be here for the experience. I want to be here for the experience. And he knew it wasn't about him. He said he really knew it was over when he was on the plane.
Right, and then she tried to flip that too. No, I didn't say that. Like, we obviously see you in the clip saying experience. No, I was saying the experiment, I'm in it for that thing. The one thing Chris is so kind, and he's right. He said, when the experts do this thing, people match up and they match people, and, he was like, it's not enough interviews in the world that you can be able to tell how somebody is really going to react when they get in a situation that they don't like. Like, you can't predict that. And so he did acknowledge that, but at the same time, it was like the disgusting and just demeaning things that she said. Like, you ain't have to act like that though. And again, she just my mental state, and I had just spiraled, and I just didn't know how to get out, and I didn't even realize I was acting like that.
Yeah,
what?
Yeah, you did. I hate that. I hate when people use that. I
What?
blacked out. I hate when people say I blacked out. They ain't that blacking out in the world, or you just don't know. Your mind still tells you what to do. There's no blacking out. I'm sorry, y'all, and I work in mental health and deal with mental health people. So again, that blacking out excuse, nah, bruh. You know.
Well, especially in her case.
In your situation, you know that what you were saying, you was coherent. You understood what you meant. I don't like him. Can y'all put him away? Can y'all get somebody else to come here? Can you tell him not to come over here right now? Come on, that's not blackout material, right? That's not what happened when you black out. So she understood that. She just wanted to make excuses. My thing was when she talked about, well, you can stay at the apartment here, I stay here because we work both far away and we can split time in the apartment.
Because I thought we still had to be there to film and whatever. No, they not filming y'all because y'all not doing it.
How are we filming if you don't want to be with me?
It's nothing to film.
No, she still wanted, y'all, see, you got to read between the lines here.
I know.
She still wanted to film. She just didn't want to be with him. So she still wanted to go through the motions. But he threw a monkey wrench at the plan when he was like, yo, I'm out. I don't think nobody knew that he was going to say he's out.
No. Pastor Cal was like,
Pastor Cal,
are you saying you want a divorce?
Nobody knew that he was going to say, yo, deuces, I'm gone. And that's why, why did you cry? Because I was sad. And you cried because you realized that this dude left me.
I ain't going to be on TV.
And I ain't going to be on TV. They're going to put me out. Dang. Dang. And you thought them checks were going to end. I don't know how they did that. If the checks ended or not, I don't know.
It should.
But again, he surprised her, threw the curveball in the monkey wrench. I'm out. She thought she had a beating, what's that? A whooping boy that she could whoop on each and every day, and he can go through that and put. Man, ain't nobody going through that. Mm-hmm. Nobody's gonna go through that again. And I'm not gonna get no kiss. I ain't gonna get no hug. I ain't gonna get no loving. And you gonna just keep putting me down every day, and you don't like me. And then you talking about, oh, we can split the apartment. No, we're going to have to stay. If we're going to be in this thing, we're going to stay in this apartment together. I brought my bags. I'm packed in here. I'm going to stay in here. I don't know what she thought that was. She was trying to create her own rules in this game, in this process or on this show, that she got the right partner. Because he was like, deuces. Now, some of us would have been more, wouldn't have been as patient as Chris. Mm-hmm. A lot of people would have just gave it to her.
Oh, yeah.
At the end of the day. But Chris was patient.
She deserved it.
She deserved it. She said she's not dating right now. Surprise.
What I wanted to say, though, real quick, too. Yeah, she's not dating because, I mean, that's why you were on Married at First Sight. The other thing is, you know, you talking about they didn't give me what I wanted. Well, I ain't hardly ever seen any, I'm sorry, I ain't trying to offend nobody, any meatheads. Right. I never seen those kind of people. Even if they apply, they're not gonna get picked because a lot of times what comes with that is that it's a lot of superficial. Yeah. Like that's not. Why would we be matching people who are superficial? Which again, I don't even know how she got into it, except that she had this whole. I'm in animal rescue and I'm a social media person.
She talked a good game. I would have liked to see her, and this is where I want to see Alyssa. I want to see Alyssa on TV again. I would love to see Alyssa with somebody that she actually likes and see how she behaves.
And see how they work out for you, because it's not.
Because I think she behaves this way whether she likes the person or don't like the person. Mm. I think she behaves the same exact way, just the guy puts up with it. Mm. I don't think there's a change in behavior. Mm-hmm. Because if you remember what her mom said, she's always whining, she's always complaining. This is who she is, whether she like you or not. Again, go to your point. That's why she's single. Mm-hmm. Because this is what she does. Play the victim role. And then she's a hot mess. Hot mess. Chris and Alyssa, again, they're done. Not going to be together. Chris has said he's dating.
Yes.
He has somebody. He said he learned from this experience. And he doesn't have time for...
the foolishness.
So he's
like upfront. If it's something I see that I don't want, I know what I'm looking for. And if it ain't that, I'm on to the next one. She's on to the next one. You know, Alyssa, she semi-tears. You know, semi. You can tell she was... I'm a good person.
Yeah, I'm a good person. Yeah. Even good people...
I don't know how that happened because I'm really a good person.
Even good people have bad days. Stop. She had a bad 10 days. She had a bad 10 days, yo. She had a bad...
I was talking to my sister, and I think I said to you, too. I mean, it's been plenty of people on the show that Jamie didn't like Doug. She never treated Doug like that. Haley and Jake, they were not completely rude like that.
Even Zach wasn't that completely rude to Mindy.
Not at all.
And he was cheating with her friend, but that's a whole different.
When Jasmine and Will, you know, how he was feeling, he just kept claiming I need to be mentally stimulated. But you know what I'm saying? It's been a lot of people on it, but
your wife comes out in lingerie and have you at the table, and you need to be mentally stimulated. That always to me be the weakest quote on Married at First Sight ever. This girl is half naked, and Will's talking about he need to be mentally stimulated. I'm sorry, bruh.
But yeah, my point is that like, never has anybody been so nasty, and so what's in you gonna come out. Mm-hmm. If you're a nasty person, that's what's gonna come out. Yeah, it just is.
Alyssa's a nasty.
I'm not gonna blame that on you mentally not being a good place and spiraling. Yeah, no, that's what you would do anyway.
Alyssa's a nasty person. So, hey, leave a comment in the comment section what you guys think about Alyssa and Chris from the reunion part 1. What kind of guy do you think Alyssa should have?
She should have the one they matched her with, because that's probably what she needs, somebody sensible. But she don't want nobody sensible. Yeah. She wants a meathead. She wants this muscle bound,
money.
just. I don't even know if she want him with money necessarily, but
somebody help her rescue dogs.
She wants semi-tan,
cowboy,
bulging muscles, and
somebody rugged.
Nothing upstairs.
We talk about nothing upstairs because another cast member mentioned intellect. We'll talk about that when we get to that couple. But hey, again, let us know what you think about Alyssa and Chris. If you're a man watching this, could you have been as patient as Chris with Alyssa? If you're a woman, would you have been as patient with Alyssa as well? But make sure you leave a comment in the comment section about Chris and Alyssa.
It would have been so different if he was the one acting like that towards her.
Oh
my gosh.
He would have been called all kind of things.